road again.
On the road again.
How you going, Brett?
Going to places that I've never been. Good. How are you?
I'm absolutely brilliant. A bit of a foggy day today, so we're on the road. Brett, we are taking you for another rural cultural road trip.
So what you're telling me is we're going to another bakery to get another pie.
You will find out what we're doing. So let's go. So Brett.
Yep.
This is a little place called Tarnagalla.
Tarnagalla.
It's a very old town. We'll just take you for a tour around town, down the main street. So there's a police station.
Yep.
There's historic buildings. There's the Victoria Theatre on your right. The pub is not even open. See all these old shops? This is the Gold Rush era.
Oh, wow.
So back in the Gold Rush days, this would have been an absolute buzz. There's the old Colonial Bank of Australasia.
Wow. Lots of gold in there.
Oh yeah, the pub's
Closed down.
Locked up. Yep. There's old buildings everywhere. These little towns are just so full of history. So look at this little old joint up here.
Wow. There's no one here though.
No, but back in the day there would have been hundreds of people.
Really?
Yeah.
So there could be gold underneath this road where we are right now.
Well, maybe.
Oh wow.
A lot of prospectors still come out here. I'll see you soon.
Hopefully.
So how'd you go, Brett?
Yeah, I think I done well.
So, Brett, there are certain things in a public toilet that I really appreciate.
Is that the toilet?
Besides the toilet.
Yep.
Number one is toilet paper.
Yes.
Right?
That's
Nothing
good.
worse than going, I know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and do it. And you get there and it's like,
And busting to go, yeah.
crap, no toilet paper.
Crap,
right?
literally.
Number two is a light.
Ah, yeah.
Did your lights come on? Did you have a
They
sensor
come
light?
on automatically. That was amazing.
It's a sensor light. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I got to admit something. They're probably one of the best public toilets I've been to, as in efficiency.
Right, efficiency.
Yes.
Number three is it's got to be clean.
Yes.
Right? Nothing worse than walking into a public toilet and it's just shit.
Literally.
Number four, I really appreciate a hook on the back door.
Oh, why?
A bag.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to put your bag down, and that goes for pubs as well, right? A hook on the back door is really appreciated for us girls.
Yeah, well, when I said efficiency, they actually had toilet paper and soap. That's efficient for me.
That was my number five.
Oh, damn it! I bet you to it.
Yeah, number five is soap. Like,
yeah, perfect.
if you've got soap in a public toilet, you're winning.
You've won at life.
Right? I don't care if there's no paper towel or if there's no hand blowy things. I don't like those hand blowy things anyway. But yeah, got to have soap. So those five things are really, really important. So that toilet back there, tick the boxes, all bar the hook on the back of the door.
Ah, they had a hook on the back of my door.
Oh, well, la-dee-da. Well, that's weird because...
I just made it up, Daddy. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Why would I want a hook? What would I went to the urinal.
Right. Well, okay, so what about you? Urinals, do they have to be clean?
No, as long as I can not stand in someone else's pee before when I'm going, it doesn't bother me.
Right. And what about a little tablet in
the
urinary?
cake? Yeah, it's good when you're hungry. And
You're sick.
no, it has to be at least smell nice. You know what I mean?
That's right. So all up, I got 4 out of my 5. What about you?
I've got just a urinal, soap, and toilet paper. I got 3 out of 3.
Beautiful, lovely.
Yes. But I didn't need the toilet paper, so I don't know why I wanted there. And sometimes I like when there's actually a toilet seat, not just a steel bowl. Have you had that? In
ladies, we have the toilet seat.
Well, in Werribee, we just have some toilet bowls that look like maybe in jail. I don't know, but it's just a round bowl, and when you sit on it, I feel like it's just freezing your ass off, literally.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, I can say that I've never come across that in a ladies' toilet.
Next time I see it, I'll take a photo.
All right.
Not in the ladies' toilet, obviously. Oh, all right. I think that's enough of toilet talk. things here, Anita?
Well, those blue things, if you just want to pan over there, that's grain under there. So that's money.
Wow. Oh, wow.
So the farmers have cropped, that's wheat, barley, grains, and that's all stored under there now. Now this is Murtoa.
Murtoa.
Now Brett, have you ever gone and picked up sticks?
No.
Not even as a kid?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
I thought you meant like
Okay.
picked up sticks.
So
Everyone picked up
we're just
sticks.
going to go down here. Is it here? Yes, it is. So this is the stick shed. It's
What?
actually, have a look at that sign there.
Yeah.
It's a National Heritage listed cultural icon. Now, this shed was built in the Second World War. So 40, 41, 43 era. And it's a huge, significant piece of architectural design. Now, this shed, so as we saw all the blue under the blue tarps, that's where the grain is. This shed, we won't go into it today.
Yep.
But if you can just see, just pan across here, you'll see how big it is.
That's massive.
This was to store grain.
Wow.
Now, we're not going to go in there today because we're on a mission.
Yeah.
Just have a look over here.
Wow.
Pan across there.
That's massive.
It is huge.
Now just,
So this is very big on grain around here. This is grain country.
yeah. So people go in there and pick up sticks.
Not quite.
Ah.
You'll have to Google it.
Alright.
We will come back
Yeah.
and have a look at it one day, but not right now because we are on a mission.
We are on a mission.
So Brett,
Yep.
are you hungry?
Oh, you know me. Yeah, I'm always hungry.
What do you feel like?
I'm gonna go something different and say something like a pie.
You love your pies, don't you?
Yeah, that's what someone commented the last time.
Okay.
All you used to do was have pies.
Well, we've come to the right spot. So in all these little towns, there's this here, the Lazy Lizard Cafe.
Yep.
In all little towns, we have gems, and this is one of them. Should we go and have a look?
Like gems like French fries, chips. Oh no, people. Sorry.
Let's go and have a look. Let's go.
Alright, I'm excited.
So Brett, there's part of the main street down there of Murtoa.
Yep.
This is on the way to Horsham,
Yes.
but we're not going to Horsham today.
We are.
No, we're just making a stop in here so we can grab something to eat. Grab your pie. So Brett, what do you reckon? We're going to go up a homemade pie. This lovely lady here, she makes them.
Yeah, that's nice.
So we've got plain, chicken and mushroom, butter chicken, or cheesy beef and bacon.
Decisions, huh?
I feel like a plain one.
I can vouch for all of them because I've had one of each over my days.
Yeah, plain pie would do.
Plain.
I like steak and onion, but yeah, plain's perfect.
There you go.
The pastry's soft. We'll put it out. You have to have sauce.
You've got to have the sauce.
Here we go.
There you go, a Murtoa pie. There we go. Let's see if it's any good.
Oh my god,
They're good, aren't they?
that's unbelievable.
Hit the spot.
Should we grab another one? Oh my god.
They're good, aren't they?
Oh, you're filming it.
You're salivating, mate.
I've shared it. It's not just me eating it. Have a look at that. It's the softest pastry. The meat is so juicy. Oh,
That's what you find in
This
a
is
small country town, mate.
this is getting a 9 out of 10.
A 9, not a
9.
10.
Well, I'd give it a 10, but I'm scared that we've got so many bakeries to go to that I might jump. It's 9.5. All right.
Okay, 9.5.
Oh.
Enjoy.
Where are we going, Anita? We're going down a dirt road.
We are going down.
Continue on Longerenong Warwick Nabil Road for 3 kilometres.
We are going down this road here,
What is this road?
all the way down.
Oh wow. better stay tuned because we're going to find out. Because I don't know. I'm going to be surprised.
You will.
I open her again. Once a week I get my eyes open to something different.
Cultural road trip, remember?
Yeah. Just finished the pie. Let's go get serious.
See, look at all this beautiful open space. No food gates. This is open space, and this is part of the threat of the mines, the wind turbines, the transmission lines. This is prime agricultural country.
Oh wow.
With generational farmers.
Wow.
This area feeds you.
Yeah, feeds everyone. Oh,
And it's just beautiful.
it is great.
The farmers have been busy cropping,
Yep.
had a good amount of rain, they'd be happy.
It is beautiful.
So we'll just keep going, eh? Let's go.
Yeah. Ooh. Where are we going, Anita?
Turn left onto Green Hills Road.
We're going to turn left onto Green Hills Road.
Yeah, but where are we going?
Yeah. Well, we're going down Green Hills Road.
Red Hall. Yeah, likewise.
It's beautiful out here.
Yeah, it's not too shabby. We like it.
I like it as well. See that little house on the wheels over there?
Yeah, that's the International.
Oh, is it? Crosses the border.
Yeah, yeah, built on the back of a 1971 International truck.
That's could have been about 20 then when that come out.
It's a long walk back to Melbourne, Brett.
Especially in the movie.
Yeah, this used to be the old farm workshop when we turned up here 25 years
Oh,
ago.
wow. Look at this.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
Oh, look.
Yeah, this is a...
That is awesome.
We do have a bit of paraphernalia left over from my daughter's 18th birthday on the weekend. So
Oh, nice.
we don't usually greet guests with balloons.
I was just about to say, you didn't have to.
So this is a workshop. This is a place I want to work.
This was the workshop. So when we moved here, this was just dirt floor,
Oh wow.
redbacks,
Everywhere.
spider webs, rusted wire, bolts, and probably
Wow.
brown snakes as well.
Oh, and here's a photo of the stick shed, Brett.
Oh, we were talking about this before.
We didn't go in because we'll dedicate more time to it. But look at that.
There's no sticks though.
They're all sticks. See, look at that.
Yeah, but you can't pick
Look
them
at the
up.
reflection. I'm sorry about the reflection in there, ladies and gentlemen, but you can get the gist. Wow.
Cool. So Paul, you've turned your farm into tourism now, so people can actually stay down here?
Yeah, well, when we moved here, it was such a nice spot, and sort of too nice to have by ourselves. So
Keep to yourself?
yeah, we thought we'd open it up. So rather than farming crops and livestock, we farm people, farm tourists. And
cool.
to be honest, they're probably most of the time they're a bit easier to manage than livestock.
Yeah.
We do get a few feral ones, but we've sort of weeded them out.
So have you got anyone staying here at the moment, or?
No, not at the moment. No, we're usually pretty busy on weekends. Not so much during the week. It's mostly weekend stays. But so we've got the truck over there, which is the International. This is what we call the Green Hills Tavern. So this is got everything. It's Wi-Fi and Netflix and heating, cooling, air conditioning, and the bedrooms next door. Then we've got another tiny house right down on the creek frontage.
Oh yeah.
And then we have like a campsite which will take up to 4 caravans or a dozen people.
Oh wow.
So they're all spaced out enough so that everyone's got their own bit of privacy. But if you're a big group and some people don't like camping, they can sort of do glamping and still all be together.
And excited, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you just have one group at a time, or is it?
No, they're open. All of them are open, available to people to book. So someone might book the truck, and then they might book the camp, or someone else another group might book the campsite.
And this is just like a communal.
Well, this you can book this. Yeah.
Oh, you can book this.
Yeah,
as well?
yeah. So
wow.
yeah, this will suit a family of 5. So next door there's 5 beds, and this is basically the living area, toilet and shower through here, which is pretty funky.
Perfect.
Look at the old table.
That came from the Ararat Mechanics Institute from the late 1800s.
Wow.
When I got my hands on it, it had 3 legs.
Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, look at that.
That's the toilet and shower.
Wow. That's beautiful.
That is awesome.
And the fire.
Oh, look at the old tin, printed tin.
Yeah, it's the old press tin. So we've
Wow.
salvaged that. So yeah, right behind this building used to be the workers' hut.
Oh, and you've got it in here as well.
Yeah, so this was in the workers' hut on the ceiling, and it was all the leftover pieces from the main house. So all different patterns. So
You utilised it.
we had to pull it down because it was full of white ants, but we salvaged the pressed tin. The fireplace, it's actually a tin fireplace, so if you go around the back it's actually all tin behind it.
Wow.
So that was the fireplace in the workers' hut. And the mantelpiece came from the kitchen in the homestead, so that was all stripped back and put in there. All the walls that you see there are a floor out of an old barn, from a local barn.
Wow.
Wow.
And the ceiling, when we replaced the roof on the main house, this was the roof on the main house when we moved here.
Wow. And you did all this yourself?
With the help of a builder mate, yeah.
That is awesome. So are you going to be impacted by the mine?
Yeah, theoretically, there's because we're basically going to be surrounded by, well, if the mine goes ahead, which is about 10 minutes towards Horsham from here, so that's on our majority windy side, so we get southwesterly winds or westerly changes, so the wind will come across this way. So one of the problems that we can foresee is there's a bit of talk about radioactive dust. Possibly, on windy days we get that on our roof. So all our water that we supply for guests is all rainwater, falls off the roof and into the rainwater tank. So maybe in 5 years' time we'll be saying bring your own water because we can't guarantee safe drinking water.
Yeah.
So there's that mine. There's the mine that's already approved over towards Donald, which is on the east side, and then renewable energy projects, wind farms north and south of us. So everyone that comes up, they come up from Store basically, and a lot of people go to the Grampians from here. But as you look out, if you go up to the pinnacle at the Grampians, and if you're going to look, say, northeast, potentially in 5 years' time, it's just going to be a sea of turbines. That's going to be your view rather than
the beautiful view it has
paddocks,
now.
yeah. And I tend to when we have guests here, because the Grampians, everyone knows the Grampians, but no one really knows some of the hidden gems up north of here. So I tend to send people north, up to the southern Mallee and the North Wimmera, places like Lake Albocatcha and the Big Desert, Whipperfield National Park. That whole area, there's a one step away from an approval at Warwick-Nabil for 220 wind turbines.
Oh wow!
So basically the whole landscape's going to change. Our school bus stop, which is we have to go out the driveway and about 2 miles up the road to catch the bus. Yeah. So if we look southwest, it'll be the mine, and if we look northwest, it'll be wind turbines.
It's just taken over.
So yeah, and that's one of the beauties, or one of the things that I wanted to promote with this was the wide open spaces, the massive horizons, the sunsets, the bird life. So potentially, with the mine being where it is, we're not going to know what the sound's going to be like. It's going to be constant 24 hours a day. So theoretically, we'll just get noise pollution, on really still nights.
And you've got the silent noise as well.
Yeah. Like the main Adelaide-Melbourne railway line, you would have crossed that when you came here. Like on a still night, it sounds like there's a train coming through your bedroom window. Oh, but it's quite a long way away.
Is that the Melbourne-Adelaide line, is it?
Yeah, Melbourne-Adelaide line, yeah. So, with a mining site 10 minutes away, 24 hours a day, light pollution and noise pollution. Wow. When people come here for the peace and quiet, we're not going to be able to guarantee it anymore. It might just be a constant hum.
And constant pollution.
Yeah.
And the council is okay with it?
Well, the council had a meeting at the Dewan Hall about, might have been 12 months ago, because a lot of the residents were concerned about it. But, it keeps going through all of the approval processes, and it just seems to be that it'll just get ticked off. There's a massive new project going at Dewan right next door, which is a potato factory. So I think it's Farm Frights, which is an international company. They're building a massive factory there to bring potatoes in from 3 states and turn them into chips, and they're going to employ about 200 people there. And then right next door, it's going to be a mining processing plant.
So the food is just...
Yeah, so, I don't know. it just...
How do you approve both in the same sense?
Exactly. But, you know, unfortunately, what's below the land is the governments, and if they see that they want to mine it, then whatever's on top, which is productive and, you know, been producing food for hundreds of years, is going to be sort of cast aside. And, you know, one of the farms over there that's going to be severely impacted, their grandparents are buried on the place.
Oh, wow.
So all of a sudden, you know...
They're digging them up?
Possibly.
Oh.
Has anybody raised the humanitarian aspect of all of this?
Oh, everything's been raised. It's people are so exhausted from, you know, talking about it and raising issues, and it just no one listens. No one listens. And it's unfortunate. Like, we've had a few guests here and I've spoken to them about it, and they've been really, they knew nothing about it from the city, because most of our guests come from the city for a weekend.
That's me.
So we're 3.5 hours from Melbourne, about 4 hours from Adelaide. We'll get them from either side for a weekend, and they just want to come here and have nothing else around them.
Forget about everything.
And then when you talk about possibly what might be happening in the local area, and it's not just going to be here, because these projects are planned all over country Victoria. Because I think there's a big battery project planned for the Kiwa Valley, which is some of the most picturesque farming country in northeast Victoria.
Everyone comes for the views.
And the other thing is the bushfire risk. Like, you know, we had a local bushfire here this summer out at Natimuck, which nearly took Natimuck off the map. And, you know, that was a very bad fire danger day, and you can't stop a fire on those sorts of days. So if all of a sudden you've got all these renewable energy projects scattered all around the most bushfire prone area of the world, how are they going to defend them? You know, it's not like it's just one. And the last thing the local volunteers are going to be running towards is the, you know, mine or the renewable energy projects. They'll be defending people's houses and farms.
And what about the actual transmission lines? Are you going to have any of them running through here?
Not so much. They're a little bit further away from here, but, you know, I've got my brother-in-law, he's a big farmer, not far away. They've been harassing him about, you know, putting stuff through there. And
what do you mean harassing?
Oh, well, trying to have meetings to discuss it, and he just won't have a bar of it, just doesn't answer their calls.
And just for people that are watching, so these people are called hosts?
For the wind farm, they're hosts, yeah. So the people, some farmers have said, yes, I'll have them, which is fine. It's their call. You know, if they want to have all this industrial infrastructure on their farm for the next however long, that's fine. But the trouble is it impacts so many neighbouring farms. And there's been a lot of talk about, it's going to drought-proof the area. It doesn't drought-proof the area, it drought-proofs certain farms, not the ones next door that have to look at them all day and listen to them.
So the neighbour agreements that are out there, they're quite disturbing.
Yeah.
Where they're not, the hosts and the neighbour agreements, I believe, there's a shush clause they're not allowed to talk about.
Yeah, once they've signed up, they can't really say anything.
And there's caveats on the properties, which means for anyone watching, you basically lose all rights to your property and they can on-sell.
Yeah, well, there's I've heard of stories, you know, of neighbouring farmers that had plans to put new houses up and now they can't do it.
Yeah.
It's basically in that buffer zone between their farm and the wind farm, and so, you know, all these plans they've had for the last 20 or 30 years
gone out the window.
So, I don't know, it's... Look, I'm not against renewable energy. I've had solar panels on my shearing shed for 15 years. I've got a battery here that we bought before the rebate came in. So, look, you know, it's got its place. Put it on buildings and where it's already industrialised.
Yeah.
And I think that's why everyone's so angry out here, is because, like, country people are generally pretty chill and are pretty accepting of most things. And we accept the fact that it's, you know, 3 or 4 hours to go to the footy or go for a medical appointment. We put up with crap roads. We put up with, you know, probably school systems that aren't as adequately funded as we like. So we're fine, but we put up with that because we love where we live. We love this open horizon and the countryside and the nature. So when we get upset is when we have all this other stuff imposed on us that has no benefit to us. It's all going to be for the benefit of the city. Yeah. And that's why that's why everyone is so upset. Yeah. You know, there's no benefit for us.
Yeah. What's it going to do for you guys?
And the thing that, you know, like, I've written letters to the editors of national papers and local papers, and all these transmission lines, everywhere's got wind, everywhere's got sun. So put all this infrastructure where the demand is.
Yeah.
You know, and if Melbourne's got too much infrastructure, well, suck it up and use nuclear or coal or gas to top yourself up. Or maybe if the sun's not shining and the wind's not blowing, stop using power. You know, you can only use what nature provides. If everyone wants to be green, that's what you're going to have to do. And you've got you've already got the infrastructure in capital cities and towns, rooftops everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
That you could throw solar panels on and put a ring of turbines around the city, and every new housing estate should be theoretically, you know, renewable energy from day dot. But they're not doing that. No. And the reason they put it out here is because the land's a lot cheaper than what it is on the outskirts of Melbourne. So, you know,
trying to save a buck.
Yeah. And, you know, everyone calls us NIMBYs and cookers and whatever else, but there's nothing to do with that. Like, everyone can see if you can get energy from the sun and the wind, that's good. Yeah. But don't desecrate the countryside to do it. You know, I don't know. The world's gone nuts.
Have you raised concerns on your level with the tourism side? Because we hear about the farmers being impacted and our food bowl, but you're in a very unique situation where you're a farmer, but you've also got a tourism element to your business.
Well, I'm not a farmer. Like, I did ag science when I went to uni, but and I'm from a farm, but this is not a productive farm. It's only 50 acres, so most farms around here are about 10,000 acres.
Oh, really?
But, you know, I actually emailed their local tourism authority to say, well, what are you doing? Why aren't you sort of making noise about it? And I've got nothing back.
Nothing at all? Wow.
So, you know, places like the Grampians, you know, people go there to climb it and look at the views, and now all they're going to see is industrial infrastructure all the way, every view they go. So, you know, if people want to go and experience nature, where are they going to go? They're not going to have any industrial infrastructure anywhere. It's going to be fewer places. And places like ours too, like, you know, we use booking platforms like Airbnb and HipCamp and Ripperide. And, you know, you can filter out, does it have a barbecue, and does it have water views, and does it have this? Well, I can foresee maybe in the future that, do you live next to a industrial infrastructure, i.e. solar farm, wind farm, battery facility? Because people won't want to come and experience nature right next to something that's not churning away all night. Yeah. So, and as I said, there's plenty of places like us, all scattered all over Victoria, that are probably in the same boat. That they're little getaways that people come to from the city to experience nature, that all of a sudden
it's not nature.
The nature will be impacted by all this industrial infrastructure. Yeah. So it's it doesn't make sense for many reasons. So, yeah, the first I heard about, you know, some of these mining projects was a couple of years ago. I had a guy ring me, and I think he was an environmental engineer from, I think it was over Bendigo way, and he said, "Oh, do you know what's happening with this mine just up the road from you and how it's going to impact your business?" And I've gone, "No, not really." And anyway, he kept talking and said, "Well, look, you really need to get up and say something, because this can have a massive impact on your business because of potentially what might happen in the area." And up until then, you sort of think, okay, well, there might be a mine, might be good for jobs, whatever, but then you start hearing about some of the other impacts, and you think, well, hang on, this is starting to get a bit serious now, that it's right on our doorstep, and all of a sudden everything that we've built up over 20 years might be, you know, fundamentally changed for something else. So, you know, it's sad. And look, we're not directly impacted like some of these farmers are, like with some of the transmission lines. Like, those guys have been fighting this for years. And you know, I got pretty fired up about 12 months ago and wrote a song and bloody did this and did that. And I know how much emotional energy it took to do that. So for the people that have been fighting it for 4 or 5 years, like, they're just getting worn out. And, you know, talking about, you know, submissions and raising concerns, all that's been done. You know, there's been hundreds and hundreds and probably thousands of pages of submissions have been written on every aspect of this. You know, gone through the proper process, and then they come to the panel and say, yep, tick, tick, tick. You know,
so literally you're being silenced even though you have submitted all the information that you need.
Well, that's why I wrote a song. I thought maybe do something in 5 minutes that might be something a little bit different, rather than just doing a written submission, just try and raise some concerns. And you know, for example, this wind farm that's planned up in Murtoa, I think the Transport Department in Melbourne had a planning panel inquiry at the start of the year. And I think they worked out it was going to erect it was going to be the equivalent of 144,000 truck trips up our roads, which is about 35 years worth of traffic.
Wow.
In 2 years. So, you know, what about all our roads that are already
damaged?
I mean, you would have experienced it driving over here, how they are.
Trying to have a sleep in the car.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
And, you know, they talk about, it's going to bring all this employment to the area, but, you know, they come and construct it. They're here for whatever period it is. All the local rents go up because they're getting, you know, massive living away from home allowances and happy to pay $900 or $1,000 a week. So then the local families can't get a house. Project's done, and they go off to the next project. And there might be just, you know, a core amount of staff there to maintain it at the end. So, you know, saying that it's going to create all this industry and employment around the area is just wrong. Like, I'd much rather see a potato factory setting up permanently and providing 200 jobs full time than like a wind farm going up. But, you know,
2 years
apparently food isn't important anymore. The main thing is we need to keep our devices charged. Do you follow the footy?
Yeah, Richmond.
Do you go to the footy on a Friday night?
Yeah, I do.
I'm a Port Carlton supporter as well.
Oh, wow.
Here's the thing, next time you go to the footy on a Friday night, when you're tucking into your pie, you can thank a beef farmer from Gippsland for the mince.
Yes.
You can thank a wheat farmer from the Wimmera for the pastry. You can thank a horticultural grower from Shepparton for the tomato sauce.
Yeah.
As you're chugging down the beer, you can thank a barley grower from the Mallee for the beer. As you look up to the lights, you can probably now thank every farmer in Victoria for providing the energy to run the lights. Yeah. And also, when you look at those towers, they're going to be as high as 200 of these ones just north of here.
Oh, wow.
And as you're filming the action on your phone, you can thank the farmer for the rare earth materials that have been dug up just up the road here to go into your battery for your phone.
Wow.
So do you reckon farmers are making a fair contribution to society?
There's everything there. And
so then you've got to ask yourself, okay, how am I contributing to society compared to them?
Yeah.
And you think, shit, I'm not doing much at all, am I?
Yeah.
I'm not providing food, I'm not providing energy. How much do we have to provide for everyone to be happy?
It's a real eye-opener, isn't it? People from the city don't really get that sort of information. No. They just think it's put in front of them and take it for granted, I think.
And the problem is, like, there's not many of us out here compared to the people in the city. So whatever we say is always going to be, there's going to be a majority in Melbourne.
Silenced,
you know. So it makes it really hard, and that's why, you know, politics, and it's always based on the marginal seats in Melbourne rather than anything out here. So it doesn't matter what we say, the majority will always overrule us. But, you know, what I'm trying to do is actually say, well, hang on, this is actually going to affect city people as well. Like when you come out here for your Nature's Day, this is what you might have to put up with as well. And then maybe some people might start to realise that, hang on, this isn't quite what we signed up for. We want to save the planet and we want to be green, but why are we trashing all these beautiful areas for the sake of, you know, being green? So
check this out, Brett.
Oh, wow.
It's a little house.
In the middle of nowhere.
On the river.
It doesn't look like there's a river there.
Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here.
Yeah, I know. My favourite places to hang.
Oh, I can imagine. Oh, this is gorgeous. So you got a little house?
Yeah.
That's a river there, you were saying, Anita.
That's the Ariambiac Creek. That's
that's awesome.
It's all completely off grid, but you have your own toilet, shower, little heater inside.
The bed's up the top there.
There it is. Up the top.
Wow. It's amazing.
Toilet and shower behind the door.
Oh, look at that. That is so cute. You've got everything in here. And it is on a little fire. Oh, this is a credit to you guys. And this is just an incredible setting. And it's right on the creek.
Yeah, so that's, I guess, one of the other things that we're concerned about. Like, it's an intermittent creek. This is the Ariambiac Creek, which comes off the Wimmera River, which flows through Horsham. And when we first moved here in the early 2000s, I think it was 2009 before we saw water in the creek because of the millennial drought. But since then, every couple of years, we've had full water views. The water comes right up to this green grass.
Wow.
We've kayaked down here. We've had guests here swimming.
Wow.
But one of the issues that we have is that all the water use for the proposed mine. I think the mine at Donald, I think they've bought 7 gigalitres of water, and I think to supply the whole Wimmera Mallee, all the towns and farms and everywhere, takes 12 gigalitres. So, you know, environmental flows down places like this are probably not going to happen anymore.
And council thinks that this is okay?
Well, the water authority say, no, we've accounted for it and we can still, you know, say that we will be able to provide environmental flows for everywhere, but, you know, at the end of the day, if it doesn't rain, who's going to get the water? It's not going to be the creeks and the rivers, it's going to be the mining company. So, you know, when we first set this up, we thought, you know, we don't have permanent water, but it's still a nice spot and people have loved it regardless. But you should hear this place when it's full of water. It's just frog city. Like, it keeps us awake at night up at the house. Bird life.
I was going to say the flora and fauna are going to be the losers in this as well.
And this is the deepest water hole. So the township of Jung, which is just up here a little bit, that was originally going to be settled right here on the creek.
Wow.
So this area here is called Jerro. And if there's an old town planning map, this is all house blocks and streets over here.
Wow.
But it was never ever settled because the railway line came through up where Jung is, and that's where they decided to settle. But because of the big water hole here, they thought this would be a pretty good spot for a township.
And what year was that roughly?
The late 1800s.
Yeah.
There was a Chinese market garden on the other side of the creek. We've had a guy from the Bendigo Chinese Museum come across and do some scavenging around.
Wow.
Because back, like the history of this place, originally the Yarriambiack Creek, which comes off the Wimmera River, back in about the 1860s, a couple of Irish brothers came out that were engineers, I think, and they diverted part of the Wimmera River to come up the Yarriambiack Creek, and then they bought all the land up the Yarriambiack Creek, and it became the Longanong Run.
Yeah.
And so basically by doing that, they could guarantee water for all their livestock. And there was boundary riders hut. So up in our house behind that peppercorn tree, there's an old boundary riders hut, which is about 1870, and that's where the workers used to live. They had about 6 of those along the creek.
Wow.
And that's basically how they sort of started settling the area with livestock and running sheep. And so there's lots of history, but
Definitely lots of history.
you just wonder, you know, if we ever see, you know, like these big trees that have been here for hundreds of years, like they've needed to have a lot of water at some stage.
Imagine climbing that, Brett.
Yeah, you've got to get up that.
Wow. What do you think, Brett?
Wow, it's so much of an eye opener. It's not funny. Coming from the city and seeing what's impacted, it really hits home. So you just need to do your research and find out. Well, what you find out, you might shock you as well. So sad.
So this is a wildlife pond that I've set up. So I supply the water out of our water allocation to keep that full all year round. We do get a small token refund from the water authority to have it, but it goes nowhere near what the water costs to run it. But this is our only bit of water now when the creek's dry. And when we had such a dry summer here this year, and because there's no dams anymore or channels, the kangaroos and wallabies have hardly got any spots for any water. I came down here one night and I was just sitting on that chair, and about 20 kangaroos came down from the other side of the creek, came through the gate, and eventually just came up here and were drinking, lounging on the lawn.
Oh, wow.
And I just sat there still, and I wish I had had my phone to film it, but it was amazing.
That's unreal.
And
Look at the mushrooms.
Yeah. And the bird life, we've had some bird life people here that have, I think, counted 30 different species just flying around the trees.
And this is all at risk of...
Well, you know, if you have mining equipment going 24/7 just up over the hill there.
And the wind turbines with the danger of the birds.
Yep.
Wow.
So, and the Ariambiac Creek, which, you know, we've seen water up to the top of that fence post back in 2011. This whole area was flooded right up to the gate that you came through. But, you know, that was a pretty exceptional year, but a lot of the time it just stays bone dry. We have Dougie on hand if ever you get some water, but...
Dougie.
It was donated by my old footy coach up the road. So you always set it here when the creek runs.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so the water actually banks up here, like it comes here, then it fills up this whole water hole. And it's a beautiful spot when it's full of water.
Hey, Brett.
Yep.
What's this?
I don't know. Looks like a car to me.
It's a truck.
Oh, wow.
The old International. Look at that. Wild. Did you build this as well, Paul?
No, actually a guy from over near Bendigo built it.
Oh, this is wild.
I had the pleasure of driving it here from the other side of Bendigo.
Oh,
As
it's
it
drivable.
is. Yep. Top speed of 35 mile an hour. Took me 8 hours to get it here.
That is so cool.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
That is so cool. Full kitchen.
Yep. So you can fit a family of 4 in here. There's the bunk above your head for the kids.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So you get 2 kids up there.
That is wild. And what year is the truck?
1971.
And it still drives?
Yep.
So you have to climb up this way.
Yeah, there's another little ladder that you can put down and climb up to the next
And
level.
a little fireplace.
Pot belly.
That's wild.
Yeah, this little breakfast bar drops down so you can have your meals and a glass of wine or whatever.
Oh, perfect.
That is awesome.
And then that's a sofa bed as well, so you can get 5 in here if you really want to get really cosy.
That's so cool.
And look at the scenery. Check out the serenity,
Yeah.
Brett.
Perfect.
And there's a fixer-upper shed for you.
The original horse stable from the days when it was a working farm, so that
Wild.
was one of the projects that I was, when we first moved here, all those posts were standing and I wanted to restore it, but it's either spend 20 grand or that, or spend 20 grand on a kitchen and a laundry in the house, so the wife went out.
You lost that one.
Check this out.
So those troughs through the middle, that's where they have the feed for the horses either side.
So much history. Oh, look at the old bridle.
On the other end, there was a corrugated iron shed, and they used to cut the chaff and put all the chaff in that shed. That fell down a few years ago, so that actually became the bedroom for the tavern, which was that building over there. So we used all the old iron from that to build that.
So you're telling me you've spoken to council and tourism about the dangers of the mine and the wind turbines, and you haven't heard anything back? Hey Brett,
Yeah?
do you want to have a bet?
What's that?
1 hump or 2?
Alice?
There they are.
Oh my... Wow.
Right, 1 hump.
1 hump.
My
yeah.
hump, my hump, my hump.
They're not in any rush, are they?
Nah, they will be in a minute as soon as they see the carrots. The eyesight will be pretty good, eating all those carrots. Hello. Hey, dude.
How are ya? Oh my god.
Hello, Mo.
Do we look the same? Mo. How are we, Mo?
Oh, look.
Hey, Goby.
Look at Mo.
Hello.
You'll get a pat off, Goby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow.
There you go.
That's amazing. You gotta feed them. There you go.
There you go, you want one?
I don't want one, but there you go.
They love it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go. Hello.
He was going to kiss me face then. Oh, wow, you're hungry. You feed them every day, carrots, do you? Or?
No, it's great for the guests that come. We've actually did a deal, and it's still running. Last year we had a really dry start to the year.
Yeah.
And we were actually running out of feed, so we did a promotion that you stay for 2 nights, and if you bring a bag of carrots, you can stay for a 3rd night.
Oh,
Wow.
And we just kept the promotion now, so 2 nights.
so everyone, if you've got a bag of carrots,
Yep.
you can come and get your 3rd night free.
3rd night free.
Oh my goodness.
I think just the way it is now with everything so expensive, I think it's just our bit to try and help people.
It's that time of the day again where we're finished and you've debriefed, we've got to drive home. It's been real eye-opener, this one. Wow.
What did you think?
It's a shock.
So on one hand you've got the mines,
Yep.
and on the other side of it you've got the wind turbines, which is very dangerous with the noise, the emissions, the silent noise. So that plays with your head, sleeping, wildlife. I mean, how gorgeous is that creek, the Yarrambiak Creek?
What about the camels?
Yeah, but I'm talking about
The wildlife.
nature. I'm talking about heritage. I'm talking about the camels are cool.
Yeah, but that's wildlife.
But we've got nature, birds and wind turbines.
Yeah.
Birds and mines just do not mix.
No.
I'm just blown away at how apathetic the council is. I mean, at the end of the day, the council spends a lot of money on tourism. And what did he say, Brett? He wrote to them and he hasn't heard anything back.
Nothing at all.